So on this video I will show you how to solo Shards of Orr with your Sin. So this dungeon is mostly the hardest dungeon in solo. So just do it if you first know the dungeon and second have experience with running dungeons. So what you need is 2 backups, and I like to use a concert in level 3. And you need cupcakes and candy apples, and candy corn is nice but you don't need. So what you do is you run through here, so you need to know the way, probably do speed gear before, and what you go to do is you run through here and you will grab the boss to here. I like to use a ghastly here, I don't care about it, to speed up the run, but you can kill him as well without. So for the reason the ghastly don't get killed, you have to stay between the ghastly and this boss. So after he's dead, you will grab the key and you will just run through level number 2. What's really important is that you keep Dark Escape up, so you need a minimum title of R6 in Deltrimore, if I'm right. So Drawn Stability can keep up Dark Escape, that's really important. We're at level 3 without Dark Escape. It's really hard to do it, so just go in level 2. And what's really important as well is that you always be drunken and you don't forget to recast or to use alcohol all 2 to 4 minutes, and always have Drawn Stability up. That's really important as well. So pop the backup in level 2 as well. And the reason why we had a full team here is that we just speeded up a few things. So I will show you how to solo it, but just at like 2 or 3 targets, and the rest we will kill with the group, but you won't see that. So what you do here is you go over here and you will start with a priester, prophet, whatever. What you do is you will go to him and you will sniper him, and at the moment you get a headshot, you will use finish him. After you kill the prophet, you kill the illusionist, and after the illusionist is dead, you can kill the other guys like the necromancer and the warriors. So I killed like 2 guys here, you saw it. So now we will take over and kill the rest with our group. So if you're running a team and you're too lazy to make that, you can just make it, let your team make it, because it's really much faster. So yeah, but you can solo it as well. So yeah, I ran here a few times more, I just showed you to do it. What's really nice to do is if you directly before you sniper him, look to the position where you go to run. So turn around, then it's easier to run away. Now only things you need here is Shroud, Dark Escape, Dark Escape and Drawn Stability. You don't need to be drunken for this group. So just run to here, use finish him, and yeah, wait for your headshot. Sometimes if you're unlucky, you can wait like 20 or 30 minutes for this headshot. So it's really nice if your team help, but they don't need to. So yeah, there I got the headshot again, and now the rest will the group do. So after the group is dead, grab this fire stuff over here, use alcohol, advanced ability, and now the hardest part in level 2, follow. That's need a lot of practice, really. This room need really a lot of practice, and you really need to know the skill and you need to know how to do it. So 2 things: before you activate the last flame, be sure you cast Shadow Form like I did, because like you saw, the group directly spawned around me, and if you don't have Shadow Form up there, that will be bad. So what you do now is you move around all the time, you never really stop, and you will use empathy on the melee. Just at 1, you concentrate always at 1, and he will just like go down to the half, and after he's done to the half, he will run away, and then you just start moving and you never stop, so you don't get any damage or get crippled like I did a few times. And you will just use a Restless on him, and if you see he's under like 70% of his life, you can finish him off with finish him. So take the next target and do that again. And if you finish him and he has just a few health left, waste this on him and run away. So if you need to regenerate, what you will do is you will just run through the room with your stuff, so you have a good regeneration, and the melee will run back and the other aggro will follow you, but you won't take any really damage, so you can just keep up Shroud and Shadow Form. So when your energy is back, you run back and use Empathy, and after he's like 50% down of his life, do the rest with Wasteless. So you can try as well to kill the group which follow you, like I did here with Wasteless. But yeah, there are many ways. Just try out what you find best. Empathy or just Wasteless groups. But it doesn't really matter. That's just need a lot of practice to do this. So yeah, just go on and kill those guys off. Always good if you take your stuff and you Empathy while the X are running to you, and then you just change to your child. The mods I have on my child are -2 under the effect of enhancement, and the armor I have is a blessed armor, and the stuff with +20 energy and 20%. And yeah, the size or daggers can be helpful, but you don't need them really. So yeah, again, the reason why we had a full team is just to speed up the run, and I teach two guys how to solo this, so they didn't help me in the main solo. I will show you everything how to solo, but just like a few seconds mostly, and they will finish them off. So you will get the build, and you will get the tactic, and you will know how to do it. So yeah, kill these guys off, and after you killed all the melee, you can just let the other ghosts, they're looking like ghosts, so you can just let them come to you and finish them off. So I think that's the last melee for me, if I'm right. So if you have just one left, you can just stay and let them group around you, and they will be dead. So I don't know if it's the last or the one before, but he's dead anyway. So what you do now is, it was last. You will just let the other 4 or 5 aggro, I don't know, whatever you have left. You just let them come to you, and you just Wasteless them down. So you start with the left one, Wasteless on him, and then the right, and then the middle, and then the left, and the middle, and the right. You always just like spam and attack with your size. And yeah, here I forgot the fire stuff, so there we go. Keep the stuff. You don't need to burn it like I did. You just run down here, and you can drop the stuff here as well, so, but I just took it. You just run all the way, and if they don't lose the aggro, if you look at the compass, you can go right in this cave and go to the end, and then they will lose the aggro. So just lose the aggro down here. Activate the fire stuff. Start with the left side and then go to here, and be sure you have Shadow Form activated here. And now you just pull this guy back, and yeah, you can do this without Ghastly again, but I like to use one just to speed up the run. So here we go, I killed him and I grabbed the key, and then you run all the way around here. Be sure you don't get so down with your healthy like I did, and open the door and go to level 3. So in level 3 I like to use a full concept, and what's helpful is if you use a let me think. Yeah, a blessed armor is fine, like I used, but you can use like every armor which is against hidden damage, or so melee damage, and yeah, so I would use a blessed. That's mostly the best I find, but like I said, it's up to you. I'm still thinking what armor I need, or what armor I'm thinking of, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. So just use a blessed armor here and make your way. Be sure you flame every thing in your way, like you can see it. That's really important. And always push 2 times so the flame stuff gets full again. And yeah, you will come in this room and you will flame everything here, and then he will spawn another group like in the like in level 2, the first group. And the only thing you will do is you will just sniper them down, starting with a prophet and ending with the warriors. So I forgot one to flame one here, so I just went back. So flame it, and there we go. Way opened. So run through here and drop shadow form. That's really important that you drop shadow form when you sniper, so the damage gets through. I directly got the headshot here. So first kill the prophet, then kill the illusionist. Oh my goodness. And after the illusionist is dead, just go on with a necro, and yeah, I just cut it out its part. You saw it in level 2 mostly. So here I killed mostly everything, just not the boss and the 3 warriors. So after the prophet is dead, and the necromancer is dead, and the illusionist is dead, you don't even need to get a headshot, you will just blunt it down. They don't have any more heal, the warriors and the last boss, so you can just, they will just die from your sniper blunt, and so you don't need a headshot here. So if you want to do it commercial way, what's really nice when we did, so your team help you a little bit, then your team have to fight now through Fendy. My team died in front of the door, so you will see it later. Just make your team fighting to here. If you solo Fendy, I will show you how to do it. You can just let your team stay at the start, so you don't need them to come here. So you go through here all the way. Always after you hidden, go back in the corner, and yeah, just kill these guys off. After you kill the last warrior, just pop a Ghastly again, or do it without, I don't care. It's up to you. Here my team died, like I said. Yeah, I popped the Ghastly, you will see it, but I didn't stand between it, so it died. So I needed to do it without, so I can show you how to do it without a Ghastly now. So what you do is, yeah, here I popped my Ghastly first, but it died too quick. That was bad. So here my Ghastly's dead. What you do is you will try to find any wall or anything, and you go behind, and you need to be drunken, and you need to have Drone's ability always up. So just use empathy and waste this on him, and probably sniper support if your energy is good enough for this. And don't use finish him directly, it's just a waste of energy, because you won't get killed. You won't kill him if he just is under 50% and you use finish him. I'm sorry. So you wait for his health to go down like this, and then you use finish him like I did. Just waste some down, and after you did this, go over here and grab the key. And yeah, my team died here in front of the door, so open the door and pass your way, or make your way through Fendy. So I will show you how to solo Fendy now, but you'll just see like 3 or 4 pulled for it, and then you will see that we got the chest because we killed the west of him with our team. So if you do it commercial way and you will kill him with your team, what you do is you tank him in a trap or so, like you do in a solo as well. You can see it here, and you just let your team attack. So how to solo Fendy? What you do is you pull him back in this trap, and you go behind this wall, and you use empathy and waste this on him, and let him stay in the trap. And after he's dead, you run through him, and you will stay near the fire. So don't in the fire, but near the fire, so the souls stay in the fire. And you will stay here until this rangers will spawn, and then you go back in your position, and Fendy stay again at the trap. So all this is that's all. I'm sorry, that's all what you do. So you just stay behind here, use empathy and waste this on Fendy, and when he's dead, run to his position and let his soul stay in the trap, because if you don't run to him, the soul would come to you. It's like a melee. So wait for the rangers to spawn and go behind here again. So that's all what you do in a solo. It will take you around 20 minutes to kill him like this, or 15 to 20 minutes, so that's really annoying. So the team is really helpful here. Yeah, we just jumped, so you will just see us finishing now, and yeah, that's how to solo Shards of Orr with your sin.